This game does not have autosave. Don't forget to save before making every choice. はい。これ連敗ではないのか。I never wanted to experience it again. The dreary and quiet forest. The putrid rusty scent. A mix of emotions so strong that it makes you want to vomit. No matter how hard I try to forget, it keeps coming back to haunt me. Every time I see it, I keep questioning myself. What am I even doing? I have to keep reminding myself not to waver. After all, I'm so close. I truly never wanted to experience this ever again. But I guess this is simply my punishment for everything that had happened. 何かをしでかしたのかな。あ、いろいろついてる。It was a pretty uneventful day yesterday. I was cooped up in my house from morning until evening, getting ready to move out before deciding to visit the bar I frequent. There, I drank and talked to some people, got a little tipsy, then went home. I'm sure that's it. Yeah. When I woke up earlier, I'm already lying down on the bed in what seems to be a hospital room located a good nowhere. My entire body feels sore and tired. Moving a single muscle feels like an absolute chore, not to mention how foggy my head is. Just what the hell is going on here? The questions that are starting to pile up ceases when I hear sounds nearby. The door to my room opens. Someone is here. なんか面白い言い回しだな。言語変えられないのか。言い回しが面白いね。A man with messy light blonde hair walks in. 主語が長いな。Judging from his coat, I assume he's a doctor here. At first, he doesn't say a word, simply staring at me with a bewilderment. Eventually, he steps closer towards me. Alan, you're awake. And you are? Well, it's obvious you're a doctor here, but can I get a name or something? I see, so I take it. You don't remember me then? What, am I supposed to? Yes, but that's fine. My name is Caleb Ashton. Technically, I'm the doctor who's in charge of you, but just call me Caleb. No need for formalities. If you don't remember me, then do you mind telling me the last thing you remember? I decide to tell him the things that I'm able to recall. The more I speak, the more I feel a sense of dread. Caleb's amber eyes bore dully into me, worsening my uneasiness. His expression does not shift at all, even after I finish talking. Do you remember what date that particular day was? No, not exactly. I do remember that it was around February 2023 though, if that's of any help. That's plenty of help actually. Now listen to me and try to keep calm. It's most likely that you have amnesia. Currently, it's the 15th of January 2034. 10年間も眠ってて、しかも記憶喪失になってるってこと？ Apparently, you've lost around 11 years worth of memories. これさ、10年間も入院してたらさ、治療費とんでもないことになってるよね。1日1万円としてさ、とんでもない1000万円以上の負債になってね。I can feel my stomach drop. I've had a bad feeling since earlier, but isn't that 10 years a bit too much? Taking deep breaths in and out, I try to calm myself a bit before questioning the doctor further. What exactly happened? You got into an accident a few weeks ago, haven't woken up until now. Again, I want you to keep your composure. You're mostly fine now, however. He trails off before he sighs, then hands me his phone with the camera up on. When he switched the camera into its front-facing mode, my confusion quickly changes into shock. Because what I see on the screen...わあ大怪我 I can barely even recognize myself due to the big scar across my face. The only thing that I can say is just, Whoa, look out for. You lost your left eye and your right hand. 手もねえのか。My attention immediately went towards my right hand. At least where it's supposed to be. However, it's gone. Fingers, palm, wrist, all gone. The only thing left is a bandage, stump, and nothing else. Which begs the question, what in the world happened to me? V 欠損はきついよな。先天性ならまだいいけどさ、いやそういう問題じゃないけど。この、ある程度年いってからの V 欠損はきついものがあるよね。慣れるまでにさ、ショックも大きいし。We tried our best, we couldn't save it. I know that's devastating, especially since you are an artist and all. アーティストだったの。However, prosthetic arms exist. It's definitely takes some time getting used to, but it's better than nothing, right? I continue to stare at my bandaged right arm. I know I should feel sad. I just lost my dominant hand after all. It's probably due to the shock, but right now I just feel numb. If whatever accident I had was that bad, when I guess it's a miracle that I'm even here right now. I guess that's better than nothing, yeah. More importantly, I'm alive now, so thank you, Doc. 生きてはいるからね。命あっての。I told you to call me Caleb, remember? Besides, this was a team effort. The other doctors and nurses helped too. I'll tell them you said thanks later. Yeah, please do, thanks. Hey, I've been wondering, are we friends or something? Sorry, I really don't remember you at all. It's fine. It's not like you wanted to have the amnesia, so don't apologize. And I'm your lover. Wait, sorry? Come again? I'm your lover here. I spelled it out for you. L-O-V-E. 付き合ってたの、この二人。こういうパターン、こういう面白いパターンの BL だったんだね。I know that I'm not asking you to repeat yourself. I take a deep breath to try and compose myself. Is that even allowed? A doctor to treat his own lover like this? Well, maybe it was an emergency, but even so, isn't this reaction kind of off? What I mean is, how? Also for a guy whose lover suddenly forgot all about him, you seem way too calm. What do you want me to do? Cry hysterically? Punch the wall? Beg for you to remember? I'm just glad to see you alive, if anything. While I get where he's coming from, I still find his reactions off somehow. Normally, if your loved one suddenly have amnesia, wouldn't you be sad or emotional at least? まあ10年経ってるからな、気持ちの整理はもうついてるんじゃないの、その期間の間に。But with this guy, I don't know. I can't seem to read him at all. He only looked regretful when he told me I lost my right hand, but otherwise, he seems somewhat stoic about all of this. Claiming that he's my boyfriend, is that really true? But I don't see a reason to lie here. I'm just a normal person, not someone popular or someone rich. Unless the change in the last 11 years. I guess it makes sense if you put it that way. But I'm curious, how did we meet? Was it at a bar? No, it was... どこでやったの? During a certain rainy day, 10 years ago. 雨の日だったんだね。あ、時間2024年3時 PM。10年前に戻ったね。The rain drizzles, making my hair and jacket damp. I'm currently in a forest, somewhere just a bit further away from the town I live in, while riding my motorcycle. My destination? My grandparents' house. My grandmother passed away a year ago, and my grandfather followed her just in a few days ago. Apparently, most of my family members are too busy to do anything with their house, so my parents told me to clean it up, pack up any important belongings, then put it up for sale. I went, despite the not so ideal weather. I'd like to get this done as soon as possible. なるほど。死んだじいさんおばあさんの家の遺品整理に向かってたんだね。バイクで。林の中を。モーターサイクルってバイクだよね。After reaching my grandparents' house, I park my motorcycle near the house's front porch. Walking past some bushes of vibrant orange. なんていうのこれ。ロドデンドロン。ロドデンドロンズ。And some bushes of a pastel blue hydrangeas. アジサイか。Everything's verdant as it used to be. My grandparents disliked the city life and they were obsessed with gardening, so they settled living near the forest. I used to visit them a lot back when I was a kid. Even though I'm adopted, they always treated me with love, as if I was their own biological grandson. ああ。養子だったんだ、この人。まあ、よくある話なんだろうな。アメリカとかでは。Unfortunately, life only gets busier and busier as you grow older. I stopped visiting them. Before I knew it, they were already not wanting to get all emotional. I decided to stop reminiscing and look around. I immediately stopped when I seen an unfamiliar bike sitting beside a house. It couldn't have been my grandfather's. My mom told me he couldn't even walk properly before his death. Not only that, there are clear footsteps on the wet ground going away from the bike. 誰かが、侵入者がいる。The footsteps lead to my grandparents' greenhouse. Even though it's dimly lit, I can still see a figure of a person standing in front of some potted plants. Whoever it is doesn't seem to notice me just yet. What is this guy doing? Stealing plants? Well, whatever it is they are doing, it's suspicious. I carefully reach out to grab a nearby planting saw and approach said person. 誰? Who are you? His face pales when he sees the saw that I'm holding. What? I should be the one asking you that. Who are you and what are you doing here? I'll tell you, but can you put the thing down first? Okay, stop walking closer while raising that thing. I'll tell you everything you wanted to know. なるほどね。それが記憶なくした主人公だったの。この後ノコギリで切りかかったってことなのかな。右腕切り落としたってことなの。I put the saw away, even turned the lights on. What makes you so tight-lipped now? Well, maybe if you put the saw just slightly far away from you. What's that? Nothing. My name is Alan Yun. I moved nearby here around a year ago and have been visiting Mr. Ashton's house for a while now. It started when I saw Mr. Ashton having some trouble carrying his groceries all on his own. He was quite persistent that he could carry it by himself, but I helped him regardless. 偉い。The day after, I saw him bringing some fertilizers and so I decided to help him again. I suppose afterwards, we've sort of become friends. He lived here all by himself and seemed lonely. I didn't mind giving him some company and helping him with anything he needed assistance with. But unfortunately, when I visited again a few days ago, I found Mr. Ashton's passed away while he was sleeping on his bed. もう老衰で死んでた。I've been tending his greenhouse ever since. I think he would have wanted that. I see. So you are the one who's been helping my grandfather. My mother mentioned you, how you've helped him and gave him company. Thank you for that. Wait, so you're Mr. Ashton's grandson? Yeah, I'm Caleb Ashton. Just call me Caleb. What? You frightened me for nothing. I thought you were someone dangerous. I really thought I'd die right then and there when I saw you with the pruning saw. Yeah, sorry about that. I thought you were a robber or something. A robber? Do I really look like one? Not really, but you never know. It doesn't have to be really. You're being very could seriously injure me. Next time, please save the sharp objects for actual emergency, alright? Fine. なるほどね。そう、ここで休憩と。セーブができない。できた。終わる。